John Wayne Gacy was an infamous serial killer known for murdering at least 33 young men and boys in the 1970s. Many of Gacy's victims were young boys who were lured to his home under the pretense of work or other opportunities. During his trial in 1980, Gacy's defense attempted to claim insanity, but the prosecution presented overwhelming evidence of his heinous acts. In total, 29 bodies were discovered on his property, while others were found in nearby rivers, showcasing the extent of his crimes. The horrific nature of Gacy's crimes left lasting scars on the community and families of the victims, many of whom still seek closure. Before becoming a notorious criminal, Gacy was a seemingly upstanding member of society, known for his community involvement and volunteer work. Gacy, who performed as Pogo the Clown at children's events, used this guise to gain the trust of his victims before committing his atrocities. Gacy's ability to blend into society enabled him to evade suspicion for years, illustrating the complexities of his personality and criminal mind. The investigation into Gacy's murders revealed a pattern of abduction and deceit that devastated families and shocked the nation. After being found guilty, John Wayne Gacy was sentenced to death, spending years on death row while appealing his convictions. Gacy was executed by lethal injection in 1994, drawing both relief and outrage from the families of his victims and the public. The case of John Wayne Gacy continues to be a subject of extensive analysis in true crime literature, reflecting society's struggle to understand such evil. Gacy's life and crimes have become synonymous with the concept of hidden monsters, illustrating how appearances can be deceiving. John Wayne Gacy's case has sparked numerous discussions about serial killers, their motivations, and the systemic failures that allow such criminals to thrive. The legacy of John Wayne Gacy reminds us of the vigilance needed in communities to prevent such tragedies and to support victims' families. As society continues to grapple with the ramifications of Gacy's actions, it underscores the importance of remembering those who suffered and the need for prevention. The tragic stories of Gacy's victims have led to increased advocacy for missing person cases, inspiring communities to take action in preventing future crimes. In the wake of Gacy's horrific crimes, law enforcement agencies have implemented new protocols to address and prevent serial killings, striving for justice. The ripple effects of Gacy's actions remind us of the ongoing need for awareness, support, and understanding for victims' families dealing with loss and trauma. Gacy's case has inspired countless narratives in media, emphasizing the importance of remembering the victims rather than glorifying the perpetrator. Survivor stories serve as poignant reminders of resilience, fostering hope and awareness in communities affected by violence. Ongoing efforts to address the factors that lead to serial killings highlight the importance of community involvement and proactive measures in safeguarding lives. Communities continue to come together to honor those lost to violence, reinforcing the importance of healing and finding pathways to recovery. The legacy of John Wayne Gacy inspires ongoing conversations about safety, awareness, and the collective responsibility to protect vulnerable individuals. Educational initiatives aim to inform future generations about the signs of predatory behavior, fostering a culture of vigilance and protection. The analysis of Gacy's crimes contributes to broader discussions on prevention strategies, emphasizing the need for informed communities. The fascination with true crime literature continues to grow, as readers seek to understand the mind of criminals and the impact on their victims. Communities are taking proactive steps toward recovery and prevention, creating safe spaces while advocating for systemic changes. Art therapy and support services play crucial roles in helping those affected by violence to process their trauma and find healing. Documentaries exploring Gacy's life and crimes serve to educate the public about the realities of serial violence and the importance of justice. Public awareness campaigns highlight the need to remember victims while also educating communities on how to prevent future tragedies. Film and activism intersect as stories of Gacy's victims inspire movements aimed at protecting children and raising awareness about safety. The legacy of John Wayne Gacy continues to fuel discussions on justice reform and the importance of community involvement in preventing future crimes. Historically, Gacy's actions have shaped how society views safety and awareness, prompting initiatives aimed at empowering individuals against potential threats. The memories of the victims are kept alive through community events that celebrate their lives and emphasize the strength of survivors. Ongoing efforts focus on outreach and education, ensuring communities are better prepared to protect the vulnerable from predatory behavior. Public discussions about unsolved cases serve to keep the memory of victims alive, urging communities to remain vigilant and engaged.